starting. And we remember 1-0 lead for Zurich. Newark, the champion from the US, in ball possession in the dark colors. Are the US boys here ready to equalize the score? We can see Pablo Ramirez trying to fake and bringing his team in a good position. Passing to Matthew. Ball got intercepted. 37, Philipp Willinger. Together with Frank Tretinier. And 67, Simon Hostetler. Some new faces in the water, I guess. Attacking. 97, Hector. We saw him in the penalty shooting here in the clinch together with Ruben. And Zurich with the ball. With number 22, Ralf Schwiedecki. Making it to the opponent's half of the field. And there the ball is now at the surface. We cannot really see it, but we can see our referee Kai from the back. And he's looking to the middle surface. So we can expect the ball to be quite at the surface here also. And you see Kevin asking Ruben Hernandez to exchange him with the basket. And now the ball is back in our visibility field. 30 Kevin. Passing to the left. Here goes the ball. Yeah, they're well executed on the left-hand side. And Kevin it is trying to score here, but stopped and clinched by a Swiss player. Pass to the left-hand side. Yevguo. Well done here. The Swiss team very well diving, taking position, bringing pressure on the basket. Clemens Neumüller, we can see here, the captain with the number 5. Trying to attack. Pass on the left-hand side. Not well received from Ruben. Therefore, the pass ideas are quite great from the US. You see it right here, but the ball is not really flowing around. It's not executed 100% precise, and therefore it's always a chance here with Frank and others to get in between the ball and the pass receiver. But here's our free spot. Pass on the left-hand side. Daniel Rivera is with a great chance, but there it is, the ball in the hands. Mark Drexler here is intercepting, getting the ball in his hand and bringing it to the surface. No goal, but a great chance here to score from Newark. And the referee call. Free throw, I guess. It is.
Free throw, blue, out of bounds.
It is other foul. It's like attacking from above or whatever. It's a free throw against Zurich. So therefore, ball possession for Newark. Pressure is up. Free throw blue. And executed. Ball is down. I guess they were waiting for the signal. Need to repeat it. Back the ball in the middle. 6 minutes 30 left. And here we go. Ball is rolling. Waiting for it. Newark needs to score. They need the goal. 15, Brian. Going in, making a long pass. Other side. Julian. And from the left-hand side, they're going to attack here. Pablo in the fight for the ball. Trying to get it back. Pressure is up. Still the ball at the surface. Swiss team here doing a great job in defending their lead. Throwing everything in between. Here again, trying to cover potential pass options. Making it hard for the Newark team to play their game. As a consequence, still we see a lot of fight here in the midfield. Pass left-hand side, ball is through. Hector, almost! Good chance here again. 1 against 1, almost in. Second wave here. Ball gets down to Julien Lel. They're waiting here, bring the ball to the surface. There were options on the ground floor. Should have kept it there. Rising the level up here again. They try to find each other, but you see the Swiss forwards here from Zurich waiting, attacking here. Frank Tretinier is throwing the ball away, got the ball on the hand. 67, Simon Hostetler. keeping it, and now swimming, breaking through, breaking free from Zurich. They're doing a great job here. And it is the game now. Bit less than 5 minutes here left for the Swiss team. And what we can see here is that Newark team is not 100% defending. They don't believe that the Swiss team is going to attack them. This is why they use a lot of options to get in front here. This is a back pass from UWR, from attack from above, and now number 10, it is Daniel Rivera. 1-1, and you could see this is not a goal. This is the repeat, the replay of the penalty throw, but we saw a great execution here. We saw UWR, the guy without the shirt, making the artwork, going in, a kind of a back pass for a free spot. And so, Daniel Rivera scoring here. 1-1 is the result. And we're seeing a timeout from the blue team. They now want to focus and saying, all right, guys, it took a lot of energy, power to score this. But now we're back. It's an equal game now, open. And just as a reminder, every game here at the Champions Cup needs to find a winner. There's no tie. If we don't see another goal in the next 4 minutes, we go immediately into penalty shootings, 1 against 1. But before that, we're gonna see more exciting underwater rugby here with Marcel Vetter, number 3. You may have also recognized him as a referee at the Euros in Athens. Now here today he's a player, playing for Zurich as usual. And here we go. 4 minutes left. Second half, 1-1. First goal by Robin Jan for Zurich by penalty. And the equalizer by Daniel Rivera from Newark. Free throw. Free throw for Zurich. And we can see the Zurich team now in the driver's seat, but ball got lost, intercepted again, getting it back. Back and forth here. No real ball control from each team. Ball is rolling a lot. Ball possession is changing. And it seems like, yeah, in the hands of Newark with number 30 here. Kevin passing to his teammates, and now it's going quick. 15, Brian passing to his colleague, and we see Pavel Vela here. Another great pass to his teammate, but now here intercept. Oh, this is holding. This seems to be, no, it's not called by the referees. They give it, I guess, as an advantage. Yeah, Kai giving the sign. You have been fouled, but you have the chance to break through, so we give you no break because we just want to let you swim. And here it is, 1 against 1. From above, attacked heavily. I guess it was Raif Shivetsky. No chance here really to break through. Oh, basket stolen. This is a chance maybe to execute. Trying to get the ball down now. Now it's been quick. Another Swiss player here. 37, Philip Villiger, but now the ball is on the other side. And it is again, here with Hector. Trying to score it. Another one, free shot here on the left-hand side. Attacking from the head, and there's a chance. It's not in. It's well defended. But this was very, very close. So I guess it was Marcel Vetter who defended it, but there's also the referee call. Bit less than 2 minutes here, remaining to play. 1 minute 40 seconds. 1-1. We still see a tie. One team needs to score, and I can tell you, Newark was quite close here in the last minute. But also to remember that the Swiss team stolen the basket could have been a great chance here for Zurich. Not used. And again, Zurich with the ball is rolling. Ruben is waiting for the pass. Ball at the surface. We could not really see it, it's out of scope. And again, in the midfield, in the hands of Newark. It's fast. Hector here. 1 against 1. Hector, he's missed. Hit the ring. Ball's not in. Intercepted again. Own player was
1
something in
minute,
between. This
1
was
minute.
really, really gross. Last minute of the play. Big play here. No goal. Hector, number 97 here. Again, stopped by the Zurich goalkeeper. Second time in a row here. This was insane. And we see here again, Newark pushing here for the win, for the decision. 30 seconds left. Brian here, passing down, another attack from half above. But the goalkeepers here in possession, the forwards here in the clinch, and so the ball in the hands. But yeah, intercepted here, Pablo Ramirez with the chance here, now getting the ball, attacking from above, next player beside of it. And it is almost close here. 95, Ruben is on the goal here, defending, it's changed. This is tough, and the ball is in. I see the ball in the basket. It is scored. 2-0 for Newark. This was very heavily defended and executed. And at the end, Matthias Ambeck here on the basket was ruled out, and there's the score. We're still waiting for the goalkeeper number, but this was the decision. Game is over. 2-1. Hector Escobar with the 2-1. We saw him trying to defend against Robin Jan in the penalty shooting. So he took an important role here with the second goal. Robin Jan, 1-0 lead. We can see it here. This is the replay. First the ball attacked and then thrown down, and then finally we saw it from the left-hand side. Hector Escobar, 1-2. This is the final score. Newark, the US boys here, are the winner. And now we're switching the balls and also the perspective. We're going to continue with the female matches. Female teams are coming soon. Stay close. We have a 5 minutes break, and then we're gonna be back here with the next round of games.
1 minute. 1 minute. White team ready. Blue team ready.
Ladies and gentlemen and everybody else, we're off into the next game between the Dragonettes from Melbourne, Australia versus Amager from Denmark. And Amager winning the swim off and immediately pushing onto the Dragonettes basket. Good pick off by the four attackers of the Dragonettes. Now pushing through. Gonzalez on the way to the Amager basket. No defender there. Didn't go for it herself. She had the opportunity. Still fighting for the ball, but was too hesitant. Should have just gone underneath the back of the head and just pushed. And Denmark immediately with a dangerous situation on their own basket. Coming in again underneath the goalkeeper, the defender coming in late. Iverson trying to pick off the attack. As a holding called against Amager and a free throw for the Dragonettes. Dragonettes had a very strong game against Norway today. Went into the penalty shootouts and just lost after the 6th penalty. And let's see what they can bring in this game against Amager. Amager pushing forward. Good pass to the left. Can't hold on to the ball. Iverson placing herself underneath the basket. To the ball already on the way to the other side. Dragonettes trying to push over the middle. Ball being handled on the side of the ball, being held back a bit, but players underneath available. And now pushing through to the goal of Denmark. Kim couldn't get the ball to the right. Iverson picking it off, scrumming it away. In another attack, trying to get hold on to the neck of the goalkeeper. Defender though in between, has to break up the attack. Still ball possession for the Dragonettes. No play underneath the basket, can go in. Does have an opportunity, have to push together. The goalkeeper, a bit too heavy for the players from the Dragonettes. Should have taken the opportunity with the block in the middle so the defender cannot pick up the ball carrier. Still the Dragonettes trying to hold on to the ball, but now ball possession nearly moving over to Denmark. But the Australians do not let them move forward. 3 minutes played. Kim trying to come in from above onto the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper in a good position. Passing downwards. Looking for a play between the legs of the defender. Dragonettes so far holding on to the ball very well, but got their chances underneath the goalkeepers, but the Danish defenders and goalkeepers seem to be a bit heavier, so a bit of an issue for them to lift them up properly. But now a good opportunity on the left. Strong attack here from the left side. Trying to push through, but the ball onto the chest of the goalkeeper. Very good opportunity for McCarthy there. Just couldn't execute. Now players sitting on the basket for a bit. Solano here picking it up. Yet again, a good opportunity underneath the goal, but she cannot just push her up fast enough. Goalies can exchange. The Dragonettes with an assault on the Danish basket, coming in over and over again, and Denmark really struggling to gain possession of the ball. Time and time again. Another attempt. Danish forwards trying to pick them off. Pass into the middle. Lemant tried to bring the ball underneath the basket. Moving in herself now, has an opportunity. Bring the ball down again. Bit too slow here from the player underneath. I think it's McCarthy again. No, yeah, McCarthy again. Though didn't get a hold onto the goalkeeper. Another attack, trying to bring the ball over from the other side. Kastrup trying to push her up. Confusing the situation, solving for Denmark. Deving now trying to gain possession of the ball in a scrum above the basket. McCarthy again, coming in from underneath. They have the opportunities, but they so far don't have the execution strength here. They don't get the last momentum, pushing the Danish goalkeepers away from the basket. Arista Sabal trying to get a hold onto the goalkeeper's legs, pulling her off. The ball being taken away and tossed out of bounds by Dina Iversen, who just tries to defuse the situation here a bit, gaining a bit of a breather for her team. But the ball still in the hands of the Dragonettes. Attempt to go in from the left again. Defender still in position. Ball still being played underneath. Cristobal trying to pull away the defenders, coming in from half high onto the goalkeeper. Ball being handed down. No defender there. Initially, can to bring the ball onto the other side. You can see the defender taking up the goalkeeper's position. Still no defender, now coming back down the scrum above the basket of Denmark. Denmark trying to get the ball into their own hands, but it's just scrumming on the surface. And then most of the times the Dragonettes get away with the ball, pushing it back into the Danish half, into the Danish corner. Another attempt. Iversen pushing up. Dragonettes still in ball possession. Trying to create opportunities for themselves. They had a couple of good chances underneath the basket. Just need somebody who's able to push away the Danish goalkeepers and defenders. Now a bit of an open basket, but the forwards pushing the Dragonettes away, creating some space for the teammates to recover. Ball dropping down into the hands of the defender, but cannot hold on to it.
1 minute.
1 minute to go. Lemant fighting a bit with their own teammate. Pass to the right, coming in, trying to push the ball onto the other side. Defender has her hands onto the ball, still wrestling on the left. And Dragonets, they need to set up a block or some kind of play that allows them to have a bit more time blocking the defenders away. They try to go in one by one. They need somebody else to set up a scoring opportunity. Now, only goalkeeper, Aristizabal, cannot get a hold on the neck of the goalie. Cleared by Wegeberg. Has ball possession, but is struggling above her own basket. And now the first half is over. More or less played 99% of the time. Over at the goal of Denmark, of Amager. A couple of really good opportunities for the Dragonets, being alone underneath the goalkeepers, but the size difference a bit too much for them so far. Couldn't lift the goalies up properly. And we'll see what they can do in the second half of this game.
One minute. 1 minute.
Ten seconds to go. Second half
Blue
starting.
White team ready.
The Dragonets so far, the by far more pushing team onto the Danish basket. We'll see what the second half will bring. Denmark again seems a bit faster onto the ball, but being scrummed up in the middle of the pool already. Up to the surface. Pushing the bulk over to the Danish baskets, and still scrumming on the surface, players waiting underneath for the ball to drop down. And the Dragonets are in ball possession. at the Danish basket. Coming in from the closed side of the basket. Since this is the better side now for right-handed players, as the closed side is allowing them to carry the ball along the wall. We'll see if that helps the Dragonettes to seize their opportunities they got in the first half. But here a good pick off by Denmark, trying to push forward over the middle, has help underneath. But ball taken away. The Dragonettes trying to come in from above, tried to pass behind her back, but Morales couldn't pick up the ball properly. Ball was more or less onto the chest of the defender, and now fighting back for possession. And a ball out of bounds. It appears to be a free throw for Denmark. Oh, it's a referee ball. They called a free throw, but it's a referee ball. Dragonettes gaining possession. Pushing forward onto the basket. No defender there initially. Came in a bit late. Haidam defending. But over and over again, the Dragonettes regaining possession of the ball in front of the basket of the Danes, but just cannot push through so far. They have the opportunities. They had a couple of really good ones in the first half. Denmark valiantly defending. Denmark now trying to push the scrum to the middle of the pool. See the Australians fighting for the ball on the surface. Ball carrier picked it up. Good opportunity. Alyssa Ball coming in from the right. Doesn't have anybody to pass to. And Joanna Wegenberg trying to clear. Came in from the blind side. Dragonettes in ball possession. Oh, tried to push it through to the left side. Good idea by Lemant. Quick pass from the right to the left. Triangle setup. But they just can't do it in this 1v1, 1v2 situations. The Danish player is a bit too heavy for them to be lifted off. They need some kind of block setup. They need to have the basket underneath free for couple of seconds, but Denmark heavily defending their basket over the most stretch of this game. More or less 15 minutes on defense so far. Scrum push to the middle of the pool. The ball being close to being out of bounds. It's usually the easiest way to resolve a scrum is just to push a player out of bounds to the side. Now is the call by the ref for out of bounds.
Number 8. 2 minutes.
Oh, there's a 2-minute penalty issued for roughing. For
Blue, free throw. White team,
I
time.
think it's called against Natalie Solano. I think the Dragonettes are taking a timeout here.
Yes. 58.
Yep. Natalie Solano being sent out.
I see. I see 58.
We can see a bit of discussion going on between the referee and Jennifer Acosta. So the Dragonettes have a power play against them. It's going to be interesting to see if Denmark can seize this opportunity and push forward. Solano now in a timeout zone. Got herself 2 minutes for recovery.
Timeout is over. One free throw. Blue free throw. Sorry.
We're starting off with a free throw for Denmark. Oh, strong forechecking right in the middle. The Australians keep up with the same style they've done so far. Heavy forechecking in the middle of the pool, trying to bring the ball forward. Even with just 5 players in the water. Acosta trying to keep it amongst the Dragonettes. Ball was pass a bit broken up. But yet again a scrum on the surface. The Danish players playing very far backwards, probably pushing for penalties as they are a bit favored here in a one-on-one situation. So 3 minutes to go. Denmark still on defense, even against 5. Morales coming in, trying to gain momentum onto the goalkeeper. Pass underneath, Aristobal has an opportunity, though cannot push the goalkeeper away. Broken off by the defender and the forward. Still going underneath, Aristobal still playing around the basket. Needs somebody to help her out. Coming from underneath, good attempt now onto the goalie, but still being pulled off the basket by the defender. Morales again. They're trying to push for it as hard as they can. 2 minutes to go. And Denmark still holding on to their defense. Trying to play down the time as best as they can. Ball dropping into the corner. Picked up by Solano, immediately trying to push it on underneath the defenders, but the defender still gets a hand onto the ball. Yet again, pushing into defender, into the ring. Now Denmark trying to regain possession. Sprint in from underneath. That's the best opportunity they will have so far. She cannot push though, cannot get the goalkeeper up. Solano from the other side, still pushing. Lemand waiting underneath for a ball to drop down. 1 minute to go. One more minute to go. Dragonettes pushing for it, but the defense holding up. The ball just dropping down. The defenders didn't care. The forwards didn't care. Initially, Iverson now picking the ball up. Has to probably let go. Ball scrummed away. And Denmark just trying to play down the time. Now 2 players coming in from underneath. Can they bring the ball back to the other side? Good opportunity for the Australians, but still being dragged back up to the surface. 16 seconds to go. And this might not be enough. Denmark in ball possession, trying to push forward. Yep, there's a call by the ref. So we're moving into penalties. The time is up. And we're moving into penalties. The Australian man watching the game closely. And in penalties, I've got to say, Amager might be favored here, even though the Dragonettes have been pushing them into their own half for 20 minutes, on and on. The Danish team does have the heavier players, which was the issue so far throughout the game. And this might prove advantageous here during a penalty shootout. Australia should be on defense first.
Number.
All right, penalties starting off. And Amager attacking. The Dragonettes on defense. Good hold onto the neck by Wegenberg. Had a good grip, but well defended for the first moments by Valentila Aristizabal, but Wegenberg with a strong pull lifts her up, and then we can see the punch through. Well done by her.
White, 38.
So the Dragonettes now on the back foot. They have to score on this one. Penalties during group stage are 1 by 1. So the first one to basically defend and score will take it away, as far as I'm informed. Acosta picking up the penalty for the Dragonettes. Ooh, strong defense so far by the defender. Nearly got a hand onto the ball. She's trying to get underneath. Oh, that's a good push by Acosta. Getting momentum and then scoring from underneath.
Attacker. Number.
Now we head into the next one. Kerstup Fransen attacking for Denmark. And Alicia Fong on the basket as a defender. Ooh, she has a hold on to the goalkeeper, Fong. Yeah, just covering up the basket. Had to go onto the basket a bit too quickly. Had to give up the position in front of the basket. And Kelstrup scoring for Denmark. And now Australia has to put one in again or be eliminated.
Number 4. Yeah.
Dean Iverson defending. And we have Andrea Cat Davids attacking. Oh, she took away the ball. I think Iverson will get away with this one as a defense. That is a tough loss for the Dragonettes. The Danes defending for 20 minutes on and off throughout the entirety of this game. Did not have one scoring opportunity on the side of the Dragonettes, but in penalties they can take it away. Hard-fought game by both teams. Tough loss for the Dragonettes on this one.
Okay. White there. Blue there. One, two.
We are back and we see the next female match. Game number 25, it's day one at the Championscup 2025. And we see the blue team from Madrid, Spain, Osos, against the French team, Vrox from Bordeaux. Quite nice matches. The Bordeaux team was the first team that has been founded and officially played in France. I remember back these days when they hosted a tournament. Just had the chance to visit them. Very, very nice. Also good to see that now they play here on the highest level of competition with other competing teams. And also Madrid, very traditional participant here on this level. We're gonna see here the white team from France in the attack mode. And we can see on the side camera the white players. For example, 29 here, Sara Cabron. And she's making the way through, trying to attack from above, but there's a referee call. It seems like there was an issue with how they attacked the blade. Meaning referee giving a free throw for pushing. Kai, the deck referee from Norway, showing it us. It's selling us. It's free throw against the Frogs due to pushing. And it is now on the mission of Osos Madrid to bring here the first attack. Making the first attack landing here. Ball intercepted, but the pass here well done. And we saw Diana Cardona, and now with number 13, Iris Lopez. Number 57, Mariangel Pasguera. Camera a bit lifted up, therefore the side camera might be better. Again, number 57, Mariangel Pasguera. But the ball got lost. And number 19, Myrto Asposolidis. They are intercepted by Carmen Monteo. And so the ball remains in the hands of Madrid. Spain playing here with 27, Manuela Granados. She's fighting on the surface, trying to get the ball out. Not really easy to see for us what's going on there. And it is now the Frogs making their way through. Bordeaux with Aurelia Martinez. And number 11, Laura. Or is it 7-1? Kalindi Fonda, 71. 29 is Sara Capron. And we go there. Ball going to the surface. So far, we're still waiting for the first really big chance here of this game. 4 minutes 15 already played. Diana Cardona trying to break through here in the midfield. Stopped by number 15, number 30, Iris Lopez. And we're still here waiting. Alexia Casario against Galinda Fonda, looking for an option to pass. Here it is. Ball in the rows of Frogs. A quite neutralizing game here. Both teams are heavily checking. Number 16, Erika, passing. Number 71, Galinda Fonda again. And Aurelia Martinez tried here the block, but she went to the surface. Not fully executed here. Half angle attack here, but stopped. Alexia Casadia here waiting for the option. Both teams are not really attacking. It feels like they're still trying to get a feeling for the game, having a bit of a respect towards the opponents, checking out the options and the situation. And here, Diana Cardona from the Spanish team here trying to attack, but this ball is easily intercepted. And obviously Laura Cardenas with the pull to the goal. 1-on-1 fight. A clinch. 25. Andrea Posada Arenas. Number 19, Myrto. Oh, this might be a chance here now. 1 against 1. But the defense is in between. The Cardona just stopped and pretended from more. This is a very nice view. We see the goal camera here with 99 Laura. Luisa on the basket. And you can see how much gaps and how the players are exchanging each other. How also a bit rough it is in terms of body language. You're going as a goalkeeper to pull your other goalkeeper heavily away because this is something the opponent team is not allowed to do. So this is the easiest way of communication. And here 1 against 3. We have a fight here of number 1, Alejandra from the Frogs. Stopping the wave from Osos. And so it is now 13, Iris Lopez with the ball, making the way through the basket, passing to the teammate Mariangel here in ball possession. But still, it is a very neutralized game. The highly exciting scoring option moments still a bit missing. Both teams are neutralizing each other. We saw a quick open slot here at the basket of the Osus, but not really dangerous because Diana went back in between and secured. Long pass from number 10, Alexia. Freeway, Chloe waiting for a pass option. Seeing Sarah. Sarah with the pass on the side, trying to get it back. And we see Chloe here with the chance, but ball still there, close, heavy attack now. Maybe it's Lomane. The ball dropped, and it's in the hands of Osos. And so it is now Madrid making all the way through by Patricia. She's swimming through half of the field. Also with the opponent player and her arm on her body. She didn't stop. And so it is still in the rows with Diana here, swimming towards the basket, looking for an option. Pass throw. 15. Carmen is waiting here for the second wave. Ball dropped down. Yeah, she got it. Is she getting it out? She passing it by. By assist now. This is a heavy attack. This is a good chance here, but number 15 is a bit pushy. Carmen Monteo needs to take care here. Be careful not to be too active at the basket, but this is a great chance. It was a great chance for the Osus. Well defended by the Frogs from Bordeaux. So we see now the scrum and the wrestling at the surface. All players here together. We can see here 1 against 3 now. We see now 2 French players against Patricia it was, and now the ball is still in the ball possession here. Defending in position. 15 playing Carmen to her teammate. And now the ball is on the surface, going down again. This is a spotlight, maybe pass back to Andrea, but she's stopped immediately. No chance then for them getting through. Defense is in the way. Andrea here waiting for the pass, having a kind of a fixed attack position. Nothing we could use here, and so the ball is again at the surface. It is a wrestling. 10 seconds left here in the first half. And Carmen here with the ball, but now 6 seconds away. I don't believe if there's anything that can happen. Time's running out. Quite intense first half. Some good options, I would say, from both teams. Missing the real big chance to score so far. But there's still a second half. And we're gonna meet these two teams in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then we're gonna figuring out who's gonna win game number 25 today. Quick break. Hear you in a minute. we're back. Second half, Frogs against Osos, or when we stick to the colors, in blue, we have the team of Madrid against the Bordeaux team, also called the Frogs. A female game in the female competition. We are at the Championscup 2025. It's day 1. This is game 25. And when you look at the number and you see the letter B, it gives you the hint that we're now in the second half of the game. 2 times 10 minutes, running time, and we're here. We see the blue team, Madrid, in attacking mode, starting. And let's see. This game needs to find a winner, and we're trying to figuring out who we're gonna see. You see on the left side the goal camera, which is quite nice, with Solène, number 88, on the basket, and also on the other side. Now, ball in the midfield. Referee signing advantage, so there was a small fall, but they don't call it. They're just letting it go. So we have Chloe here with number 9, making the way through. Looking for a pass position. There's a free spot, but she's going back to the surface. It was a chance for Alexia here, but she was running out of air, and therefore she left her position, and so the ball is in the arms of Carmen. Pass to Patricia, and so we see Patricia and Chloe here now in the clinch in the midfield. Ball possession recovered by Madrid. Also here, still in ball possession here. Even, oh no, we see it on the surface. Wrong information. And we can see a long fight. First 2 minutes gone. 8 minutes left here in the game. What's happening? Ball goes down. We play. Okay, the score is still 0-0. There was no team so far with a really big, great scoring chance. There were some options, opportunities, I would say. With one more pass or one quicker reaction, it could have turned into a great opportunity or maybe even a score. But right now, we see a free throw after a foul for holding in favor of the Frogs Bordeaux. Free throw giving, executed, and here we go. The Frogs, Murto, passing. Intercepted here. The ball is taken away by Andrea. She got their hands on the ball, and there's a clinch fight, but they recovered it. So now Chloe is with the ball, passing it to her teammate, and swimming through the field. You see Giulietta getting in position, but Laura hasn't had the chance here to pass her the ball. She was attacked heavily, but now here from half in the middle, a great attack. That his shoulder was a bit in the basket, but it was not a forced attack. But Giulietta here did a great first attempt to go here at the basket and trying to test the defense of the Spanish ladies. And so we're still waiting here. Next move, Giulietta here going in the block position, blocking the defender, giving a spotlight. The ball needs to get to her. There's a player ready. 33, Nazli from Osos. Here, securing the situation, recovering the ball. And so the ball is going to the surface with Nazli Ramirez. She is now, you see it here, surrounded by 3 players from the Frogs. And at the end, the ball is still again now on the water with number 19, Murto. She's swimming in, and let's see what they can do. 73 again, Nazli Ramirez. And again, number 23, Sara Capron. It's a back and forth. Ball possession is changing here. Very fast. One move, one pass. We see now here, they tried to attack, but the defender got their hand on the ball. Could clinch it, bring it to the surface. They recovered it. We see number 7, Giulietta again. But the ball's given away here. Dropping out. Iris Lopez. with the option. Here we see number 2, Patricia de la Vega. Another option, Laura. And now Osos. The Spanish team now. On the opposite, great pass here. But well interfered. We see the team of Osos, number 1, Alejandra. She smelled already the pass and she got her hand in between, because this could have been a very dangerous pass that also tried to give a spotlight to Carmen Montejo. This is stopped finally, so still the scoreboard shows us a white 0-0. No goals so far. We have 16 minutes played, 10 in the first half and 6 in the second. We are in the last 4 minutes of this game. This game needs to find a winner. Oh, this was a trick play, kind of the Spanish girl, but well done by Erika from the Frogs, stealing the ball, knocked it out of the hand, and as a consequence, the French team here with number 1 is now Alejandra in ball possession, and they have the chance now. Oh, a long pass here. They try to Alexia to get it in the spotlight. But again, a fight. Sara Cabron in the clinch. Number 16, get it out, Erika. Looking for option to pass. 11, Laura. Next person, Margot. Getting the ball, the captain. She's now waiting for her teammates, looking, eye contact, who's there? Next wave. Oh, there's a free spotlight. Blocked, 1-1. The chance to score. Not done. Alejandra Belota. The best chance so far, she got it. Was centered in front of the basket. She saw she's making a block, but then she got the pass of her teammate and she tried to throw it immediately without the break into the basket. Put it, unfortunately, on the chest of the opposite goalkeeper. And so with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the last second, almost out of bounds, still running the ball. 25 here, Andrea. Waiting for a pass, covered. Now here it is. Going there. Madrid, Maria. Where goes the ball? Waiting. Bring the ball to the surface, swimming. Going back again, attacking from above, Maria. Waiting for an option to pass. Left-hand side. There it is. Attack from the goalkeeper directly, but here, the forwards. Number 16, Erika. She was seeing this situation, recovering the ball. So it is again the Frogs in ball possession. Going out. Lomane. Passing. Laura. 19 going with Myrto. Can we do something together? Eye contact. Goalkeeper Laura Luisa not read on the basket, and there it is! Was it a goalkeeper mistake or what? Super quick, you see here, number 99. Laura, she's not on the basket. She's playing a quite traditional position, not fully covering the basket. This gives a spotlight. And so it is the Frogs. We see it here from the Winne side. First a fake pass and then executed by herself. Scoring was number 71, Galinda Fonta. She was trying to pass to Myrto, but Laura Luisa Duco, she not really recovered and covered and protected the basket. As a consequence, there was a free spot behind her and the wall. And so, Galinda Fonta here with the lead for the Frogs from France. This is crazy. This is very well done. You saw it. It was attacking on the side. So Madrid team, they were in the offense. They tried to score. They passed. They lost the ball. And then as a breakthrough, 2 against 2. And Laura Luisa Duco, made the decision to defend it more traditionally in terms of an old tradition goalkeeper, not lying with the full back on the basket, but more bringing the legs towards the opponent swimmer. This technique here can be very successful in this specific situation. It opened a small gap, and this gap being used by Galinda Fonta. 1-0 lead, 1 minute 19 left. Osos Madrid needs a goal now. They get the ball. They are on ball possession. They need to start swimming. And now we need to see. It's important for them not to get in a scrum, not to be fixed in a scrum. It's very important that they keep the ball rolling and making the way through the Frogs baskets and trying to score. We're waiting for the start. Referee's checking the bench. Something's going on here. Kai, the deck referee, he was talking to the French bench, but no consequences here. Maybe just a warning or whatever. Teams are ready. Timeout is over. 1 minute, 20 seconds. What they can do. All eyes on Osos now. Boom, here we go. 1 minute, 20 seconds. Pass good. Breaking through. Ball's close. Tatiana here. They're waiting. Another good pass. It's still hot. 71, the goalkeeper, the scorer. Galinda now in the scramble here. Getting another ball, but the ball is out. It's going down. It's a 1-against-1. Yeah, it's a 1-against-1 fight. It's super important to win this one. Is it 25 in favor Andrea? She gets the ball out. 1 minute, last minute here in the game. 29, Patricia. There's a block by Laura. We need to use it. Come, number 15, Carmen. Bring the ball in again. Tatiana. You need to go to the basket. You see it at the basket. How the Spanish player is trying to steal it. Number 25 on the basket. And Tria, she has a chance to score. She didn't get the ball in. There's a very intense fighting. You see it on the indoor camera. Number 29, it was on the basket. Again, still the ball with the Osos. 20 seconds left here. They need to get the ball out of the fight. 15 seconds added. Delayed game. So we still have 15 seconds. No worry. 10 seconds here. The French team here is now playing the time down. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. We need to look what's going on here. And the game is over and out. Frogs Bordeaux winning 1-0 by a goal from Galindi Fonta. And also Madrid here. Before the score, we see it again here. We see Laura from also here taking a traditional position. This gap between the wall and her body was used by Galindi Fonta for the 1-0 final decision-making goal. Here it is. Short break, and then we're going back with the next game of the day. Stay tuned.
Helvetia and the Hammerheads. So Switzerland versus the United States national champions. And Switzerland already took away a game from Sweden, so did the Hammerheads. So this game is the decider for first place in the group. But good pick off. Immediately trying to push forward. Hammerheads coming in from underneath. Tam from the right side, taking away the space of the defender. No defender there. More a bit of time. Again, current player coming in from above. Oh, that is a good opportunity for the Hammerheads. Picking up the goalkeeper. Scrum on the surface. Ja, da, eigentlich. Da würde ich nicht passen. Keine Ahnung. Das ist eine andere Situation. Test 1, 2. Achso. Jetzt wird's gehen, oder? Ja. All right. Apparently it was muted for the end of the couple seconds. Game between Helvetia and the Hammerheads. Hammerheads in blue, Helvetia in white, and they are playing for the first place in the group stage. Helvetia already took a game away from Sweden. So if they pick this one up, they will be first in the group. No questions asked. If the Hammerheads wins, it might come down to goal difference. Helvetia coming in from above. Two players immediately trying to pick them off. Scrum on the surface. Over the New Jersey basket. Ball being played downwards a bit. Stampfli. Watzler. Stampfli. Helvetia playing it a bit slow here. Büchler trying to move in from above, trying to remove the goalkeeper. Playing back outwards. And again, an attempt coming in from the left. Player placed in the middle. Watzler waiting for the ball, waiting for her player to pass it downwards, but she's being picked off by the forwards. Helvetia more or less always trying to go for the goalkeepers from above. Trying to ignore the defenders as best as they can. Might actually be good for them to sometimes switch up the tactics, as the forwards of New Jersey will now be looking out for the attempts on the goalkeepers. Aioli waiting on the right, trying to set up a block. Try to regain possession of the ball, but picked off by the Hammerheads. And now fast break opportunity over the middle. Gomez trying to push through, ball back into the hands of Helvetia. No, drop down and picked up again by the Hammerheads. Alvarez slowing down the game a bit, moving the ball to the right. Caramillo. Now the hands. Ball back in the hands of Helvetia, but there's a call by the referee for holding, and Helvetia will get a free throw from the middle of the pool. Oh, the pass broken up into the hands of the Hammerheads. Drop down, pushing forward. Two Helvetia players onto the ball carrier. Garçon trying to push through. Needs help, needs to pass upwards. 6 minutes played in the first half. So far, no pressing opportunity for either team in this game. Helvetia, the slightly more pressing team, attacking the goalkeepers of the Hammerheads. The Hammerheads now playing around the basket of Helvetia, but not pushing in so far, but drawing the forwards from Helvetia out quite a bit forward into the middle of the pool, but Helvetia successfully regains possession of the ball in the middle of the pool. And they're trying to push forward into the half of the jersey. Otzler seeing an opportunity, trying to bring the ball over to the left side. Cardona trying to get the ball back, but still in the hands of Helvetia. Helvetia playing a bit in the corner, but being dragged up to the surface into a scrum. Winne trying to get possession of the ball. See players waiting underneath the scrum. This is where you have to be in case the ball drops down. And as we see, Ragosnik picking it up for Helvetia in the corner, being attacked by two, still keeping possession of the ball. Otzler and now an opportunity. 3 players available coming in. Still moving a bit too far up. Helvetia here not able to keep the ball below the rim level. And the Hammerheads now pushing over. One and a half minutes to go. Oh, and this is an opportunity for the Hammerheads coming in. 2 players onto 1 goalkeeper. Did not seize the opportunity quickly enough. The goalie, getting hands onto the ball, pushing forward. Coming in again from above, and Helvetia also trying to just go in from above over and over again. But the forwards from New York reading their game plan rather well so far. So 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball dropping down into possession of New York. Opportunity to push forward. But Helvetia clearing. Ball being handled back and forth a bit in the middle of the pool. Now in the corner of Helvetia. 30 seconds to go. 1 good push possible. But the ball being picked off. Arioli pushing forward. 13 seconds to go, and there's a call by the referee. There's a 2-minute penalty issued. So a 2-minute penalty issued at the end of the first half for a Hammerheads player. So Helvetia starting into the second half in power play. And we'll see if they can seize those 2 minutes to their fullest. Back in the second half. Helvetia in power play. 2-minute penalty shoot against New York. And we see them pushing forward immediately. Coming in from the left side. Again, trying to go for the goalkeepers from above, but the defender picking her up, dragging her to the surface. Oh, out of bounds possibly. Yep. Ref was more or less just waiting for it. So ball back into the hands of Helvetia. And still 1 minute of power play left. Coming in. Yet again, over the goalkeeper. Hammerheads pushing forward, even though they are just 5 players into the half of Helvetia. Bit of back and forth. 19 seconds of power play left. Ball dropped down while attempting to push over the middle. Hammerheads picking it up. Pass into the middle, though. 3 Helvetia players already in position trying to pick off the ball. But now a good attack by 3 players, an opportunity, but defender in position. Now an opportunity to go for the head of the goalkeeper, but picked off by the forward. Helvetia moving in. Saw an opportunity, no defender underneath the basket after picking up the ball from the middle of the pool. But so far, the chances not too pressing for either team. Three and a half minutes played. Surface scrum. Agosny coming away with the ball over. Then New Jersey basket. Ball moving downwards. Cannot pick up the pass properly. Now an attempt to come in from the right. Tries to push the ball to the other side. Arioli trying to keep it underneath rim level, but being dragged up by the forwards. This player still waiting underneath. Need to have a second wave coming in. Stanford moving in from underneath. The defender just moving up. She was obviously out of breath. Good attempt, but should have kept going. Should have kept the waves coming in. If you get this kind of an opening, you have to bring more players downwards and seize the opportunity. Half time is up. 5 more minutes to go. And Helvetia still pushing on to the Hammerheads basket. Player waiting on the left side of the basket. Can she push the ball underneath the back of the defender? No, being picked up by the forwards, dragged up to the surface in the corner. Torres with the takeaway, trying to move over to the middle, but a call by the referee. So team is being sent back to either sides. Refs are communicating. There seems to be something going on. On the right side of the pool. Seems to be an issue. Bob, one of our referees here at the Championscup. Timeout running down. 10 seconds to go. The Hammerheads. So the Hammerheads taking their timeout now. Helvetia is in ball possession with a free throw. And they're trying to come in. Some passes left and right. Arioli keeping possession. Got the ball taken away. In the middle, Gomez to Jaramillo. Bringing it down, Cardona. Moving forward to the left side, into the corner. Helvetia forwards though, onto her. The ball being more or less in a wrestling chokehold. So the refs called for the foul. And Hammerheads still in ball possession. Hammerheads free throw, trying to push forward, but Helvetia nearly intercepting the ball right at the beginning. Now trying to come in. Pushing towards the Swiss basket. But so far, the Helvetia defense not challenged too much over the course of this game. Hammerheads sticking a bit to the corner, keeping ball possession, pick up by the defender. Tries to push out into the open, but 2-3 Hammerhead players waiting for the ball. 2 attacking it and ball dropping down. This is a bit of an opportunity here. Could have gone in, seized the timing when no forward was available. Good attempt to go in between the goalkeepers exchange and just punch the ball through. And yet again another call by the referee. There's a timeout of White. All right, so Helvetia taking their timeout. Not much regular game time to go, and the game still being tied up. Helvetia, the stronger team, I would say. Ball was out of bounds, so it will be a wide free throw afterwards. Helvetia a bit the more pressing team, but their game plan a bit too obvious at the moment. Always coming in from above, trying to go for the goalkeepers. Need to change up things a bit, create a bit of more space underneath the basket. Push the defenders off for a little bit. Two seconds to go, and 2 minutes now. About approximately 2 minutes remaining in the second half. Helvetia in ball possession, free throw, and off we go. Pushing in, good attempt. Could get the ball close to the rim, but the player waiting, not able to pick the ball up properly. Now an opportunity coming in, just a one-on-one. That's the best chance for the Hammerhead so far. Torres. And it's in! She's getting the one-on-one, pushing up the goalkeeper. And able to shove the ball through. That is a great takeaway for the Hammerheads. And Helvetia now on the back foot with just about 40 seconds to go in this halftime. Trying to push, trying to equalize this game. Hammerheads pushing forward. Both teams beat Sweden. Both teams beat the Black Mermaids. So this is for victory in the group stage. And it's 10 seconds to go. There's one more fast break opportunity. But that's not enough for Agostnik to push through the middle of the pool. And the time is up, and Hammerheads are taking it away. Well played by both teams. Helvetia, the more pressing team, but one good fast break opportunity for the Hammerheads. Took it away. Well done, taking up first seed in the group. Helvetia will be playing upwards though, still has the opportunity to go for a victory in the crossing games. And we'll be back with the last game of the day between Turkey and Vienna. All right, we are going back into the last game of today, and it's Vienna against Turkey. Ege Universitesi against UWR Wien, the last match of today. And Ege pressing forward. First attempt, Steffi Popp picking up the ball. And into the hands of Winne. Winne trying to push the ball forward, attacked immediately by two players from Turkey. Trying to get back the ball. Eisenhut back to Popp. And into the middle of the pool, and Winne now pushing into the Turkish half. Turkish forechecking, trying to pick off the ball as best as they can right away. Good opportunities, block set up here at the basket, but the ball back in Turkish hands, and now they have fast break opportunity. Good attempt. Kaman trying to push through, Eisenhut blocking her. Fighting for the ball at the surface. Still scrumming on the surface for the ball. Players waiting underneath for the ball to drop down. Now being pushed so far back. Winne now has to be careful, but ball being picked up. Eisenhut pushing forward. Decker has placed the swim. Pushing over. Defender in position, coming in from above, being picked up by the forwards. Can she push the ball downwards? Ball being placed downwards. Opportunity to go in, Maracek. Pass to the right. Good opportunity for Decker. Pass still being handled around the basket. Winne now with a good setup. Neunteufer. Being attacked by two Turkish players in the corner, trying to get the ball out. Ball dropping down into the hands of the defender now, pushing through, but good regain of the ball from Carolus. Coming in, helping out a teammates. Popp coming in onto the goalkeeper, trying to punch through. Players still being placed underneath. Good block setup. Go in, Scheuer. Oh, Carolus. Carolus got it. There's the score. Winne picking up the first goal after a good phase of pressure here. Turkey trying to push out. Leute, das Replay. And now the ball in Turkey's hands, pushing onto the side of Winne. Winne up ahead by one, taking over the ball. Popp. Bringing the ball over. Hayes. Still keeping the ball for Winne. Oh, the pass not seen into the corner. Wasn't looking for the ball. Picked off by Turkey, but taken away by Winne. But the ball not able to hold on to the ball for time. Defender still picking it up. Kaman trying to push it out. Alkan moving forward, trying to get over the middle. Has somebody to pass to down, but being under duress from the Viennese defenders in the middle of the pool. Picked away by Eisenhut. Decker picking it up, and opportunity to go forward. No defender underneath. Can she bring the ball onto the other side? Keeps it on the right side. Ball stays in possession for Winne. Defense now available. Player on the left side. Hayes trying to bring the ball over to the left. Oh, being dragged up to the surface by Gümüş. Scrumming on the surface. Hayes still fighting against two. Ball dropping down. And Eisenhut picking it up. Coming in. Going for the goalkeeper, still pushing, still pushing. Now, Neuberger moving out with the ball into the corner. Decker has a block set up a bit, cannot move to the left properly. Can she bring the ball back into the corner? No, picked off. Kerman, still, Kerman, no. Ries taking over the ball. Needs somebody underneath her. Carolus coming in. Trying to pick off the defender. Cameron trying to get the ball back. Coming in from behind, still fighting for the ball, close to the basket. Neuberger being pushed to the side. Vihan moving in, has an opportunity. The goalkeeper not in position, spinning around and behind her back. Pushes the ball in. Turning around one more time and creating an opening for herself. Pushing the ball through. Teresa Vian, well done. Vienna now up by 2. Coming in over and over again onto the Turkish basket. Neuteufel, Oden fighting with Alkan. Loses the ball, but picked off by Maracek. Pop. Carolus again. Now playing it a bit in the corner. Pop setting up a good block opportunity. Coming in from behind, pushing through. Cameron still trying to defuse the situation. Roden not able to push in all the way. Ries setting up a second wave. Yet again, Carolus coming in again. There's an opportunity there, but the goalkeeper coming in between. Carolus still fighting. Pop on the left. Still fighting over the basket. Easy trying to get the ball, but Vienna just wrestling for the ball over the Turkish basket. But now Turkey coming out with the ball off the scrum onto the surface. But as soon as they're pushing up the Viennese forwards, already onto them, having a player underneath. Roden coming in. Hayes from the right. Still pushing on. Eisnot. Ball dropping down. Decker in position. Cannot push the ball all the way through. Now it's in. Another one for Vienna. With the second attempt. Pushing it in from above. One and a half minutes to go in the first half. Turkey pushing forward. Very hard for them to gain space against the Viennese forwards, against the Viennese defense. Ball being placed onto the right. Easy coming in. Trying to create an opening for herself, but being dragged up over the goalkeeper, over the basket. Players underneath, fighting for the ball. Ball still in possession for Turkey. Will be moving back and trying to go in again. Eisnot with the takeaway. Passing it down to the defender, pushing forward. Neuberger trying to get the ball out to Carolus, but 2 Turkish players onto her. Now looking for a passing opportunity. Gümüz doesn't have a player helping her out immediately. But the ball still in possession for Turkey, though being fought over on the surface. Kaman and Ries fighting for it, but Pop picking off the ball, dropping down. Now Vienna moving with 4 players onto the Turkish basket, but first half is over. 3-0 for Vienna. 3 minutes halftime break. Vienna by far the more pressing team, creating superb opportunities for them. Turkey holding on very well over long stretches of the game, but at some point the waves did overpower them quite a bit. And they're up by 3 so far. Second half starting off. Vienna, oh no, brings us a Turkey in ball possession at the Viennese basket. Trying to go in from underneath. Maracek picking up the ball, pushing forward. Held in the middle of the pool. Called by the ref. As a free throw for Turkey. Free throw for Ege. Ege trying to push through. Player placed on the left side of the basket. Berfin still waiting, though going for the right. Ball picked off by the defender. And now moving over the middle. Oden still going for the fast break. Trying to come in from the left, trying to move the defenders away. Comfortably playing in the corner, block set up in the middle. trying to push out again, but ball taken away, and Carolus coming in, moving the defender and just punching the ball through.
Goal number 18, blue. 1-8 blue.
Just picking up the ball
18.
in the middle of the pool, swimming straight down and shoving the ball into the basket. 4-0 for Vienna. Turkey with the bit of ball possession in the middle, but Vienna's forechecking too strong for them at the moment. Still coming in from underneath. Pop. Placing it on the left. Defender trying to drag the players, the ball carriers up. Still two players waiting underneath. Had an opportunity to go in. And another wave coming in. Trying to move themselves in between the corner and the defender. But again, picked up by the defender. Now ball back in possession for Turkey. Alkan. Still trying to go for it. Player available. Kaman, a meter of space to swim, but then again, Pop onto the ball carrier, ripping it out. Players waiting underneath. Winne under duress. Fighting against two Turkish players. Need somebody underneath, but ball still in possession for Turkey. Cameron waiting on the left. Cannot receive the ball though. Alkan. Too much pressure from the Viennese forechecking. At this moment, 4 minutes played in the second half. Cameron tried to go for it. Alkan coming in for the goalkeeper. But the ball taken away, picked off by Blesic into the hands of Odin, the defender, and moving back over the middle. Neuberger with a fast break opportunity. Blesic to the right, having two players against her now. Again, Carolus coming in, trying to punch the ball through the defender and the goalkeeper. Though the goalie, the good move, gets the ball out into the hands of Alkan, and Alkan trying to push forward. We can see they don't have a lot of space to swim and move, and immediately, as soon as they move forward, Viennese forwards are tackling them in the middle of the pool. There's a call by the ref. I think there's a 2-minute penalty issued.
15. Number 10, blue, 2 minutes out.
2-minute time penalty for Steffi
Timeout
Pop.
white. Timeout white.
And there's a white timeout.
Number 10, blue, 2 minutes out.
Steffi Pop. Apparently too exhausted to play, so she got herself a 2-minute penalty.
Why was the 2 minutes?
Took a timeout.
Punching.
So apparently for punching.
Blue captain, you still want the timeout or not? Do you still want the timeout? Do you want it or not? Yes, I'm asking if you're gonna take it because you were asking me for timeout too. You gonna have it or not? Let me know. Yeah, sure.
All right, so power play situation for Turkey. Vienna is up by 4, though still a very comfortable lead with 6 minutes to go, and how they've been playing so far.
Timeout blue, timeout blue, timeout blue. Captain, tell me. Captain, timeout blue. Timeout blue.
Okay, apparently They thought they canceled the timeout, but they are gonna take it. So it's another timeout for Vienna.
Of the 2 minutes we were starting. Yeah, but because they put the time on it.
14 more seconds to go. And we'll start with a white free throw.
6 players. Why? Because
Surely it's not 6 players in for Vienna. But now white has their free throw. Trying to go, see one player trying to take over the basket. Waiting for the opportunity. Now she's going down by the ball, immediately being punched out. In the middle, and Vienna still going to forecheck, even if they're down by 1 player. But now the ball possession back for Turkey. Trying to move it onto the Viennese basket. Oh, that's a good opportunity for Turkey underneath the back of the goalkeeper. Carollo's last second got her hands onto the ball. There's a call by the referee, interestingly enough, and a penalty is issued. Interestingly enough.
pero ¿por qué? Penalty, grabbing basket. Penalty.
Penalty for grabbing the basket.
Blue. 39. Number?
So Karin Eisenhut is going to take the defense for Vienna, and Berfin Shettin is going to take the penalty for Ege. Interesting matchup. Eisenhut on the basket. Turkish player coming in from above, trying to push through, but Eisenhut does have quite long arms, but good move by the Turkish players. Spinning. Eisenhut got spun over to the wrong side of the basket, should have stayed in between. And Berfin Shettin taking the penalty and scoring for Turkey. 2 minutes to go, 4-1. Vienna again with 6 players in the water. Trying to go for one more. Scrum on the surface ball, popping out. Picked up by Kaman. Pop onto the ball carrier again. Trying to rip the ball out. Did win a European Championship with Germany just 2 weeks ago. Turkey still trying to push over the middle. Atla pass downward. Kaman going. No defender in position initially. Coming in a bit late. Trying to push the ball over the goalkeeper, though goalkeeper is getting her hands onto the ball. And we end up pushing forward. 1 more minute left. Maracek coming in from above, trying to get a hold onto the neck of the goalkeeper. Does not have somebody there initially, but now Rodan underneath the goalie, trying to push up. 3 players underneath the basket. 45 seconds to go. Vienna trying to get one more in. Neunteufel to Carollos. Carollos underneath the basket in a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation. Turkey not giving Carlos another chance to score. Now the ball being dragged over to the middle. 19 seconds to go. And Winne is going to take this game away within the next 4 seconds. And this was the last game for today at the 2025 Champions Cup here in Berlin. The first day is over. Winne is going to take the second seed in the group right after Germany. And Turkey is going to take up the third seed. First day is done. We are done here at the commentators booth. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we will be back tomorrow early in the morning with the first match between Australia, I think, is on one side, and Krefeld on the other. Until then, have a good night and see you tomorrow.